Well. So it seems like Shakira is exposing Hollywood, and I love every minute of it. So it says Shakira reveals her son's absolute hatred for the Barbie movie and explains why she agrees with them. So y'all know last year I've expressed my frustrations on here, and I deleted it for certain reasons though. But every time I try to post a negative review, there's always the one person that wants to question why I don't like it. Well, I just hated it because I've seen a movie myself. I thought it was kind of boring. It tries to emasculate men into not being men because society doesn't want people to disagree and dislike what they do. They want us to just accept everything they do. Whether you're doing OnlyFans, porn, recording yourself, working out, wearing tight, revealing outfits, showing and revealing everything just to promote your OnlyFans. And now we're dealing with feminists trying to defend their decision to try to destroy a man's purpose in the Barbie film. So to me, I knew this movie was gonna suck because it was a musical, first of all, and secondly, it deserved a whole lot of criticism of how they try to, emasculate men. And I'm starting to get sick of Hollywood doing this all the time because, for one, as a man, I don't get down like that. I don't play that because if anybody that's trying to emasculate me in my role as a man in life, then I'm gonna really have a problem with it because, for one thing, I just find it kind of stupid to say the least. So we're gonna dive into this article and why I personally agree with everything she says because Shakira don't play no mess though because she wants her boys to become good men and not like anybody emasculate them in the future. Shakira has recently addressed her son's aversion to the film Barbie and has expressed partial agreement with their perspective. Despite being hailed as one of the most anticipated releases of 2023 and lauded for various positive aspects, Barbie also sparked controversy, featuring a predominantly female cast and promoting themes of equality and body positive image. Yeah, I guess that's what it's saying. The film received criticism from some viewers who felt it pushed its messages too forcefully. Agreed. Accusations of being anti-male surfaced on social media, with some users describing it as a walkathon film with feminist lectures and hostility towards men. And honestly, I feel like, to me, like I said, I don't like to use the term woke, but I'm just reading it of what's said in the videos, on the article, because I'll just call it the left agendas. That's what I would call it. So the film is being put with leftist agendas throughout the whole film. And you can see it all over this garbage, in my opinion, because how you going to make a movie based on a toy brand for years and you're going to turn it into something that is not Barbie? This, dog, let me tell you something. This film has couples breaking up because their man wouldn't take them to the movies to go see Barbie. If they don't see it, if they don't like it, if they don't agree with the message, they're going to divorce and break up with them. How does that make sense? Last year, this movie caused a stir online because of what happened in this movie, of how they made this movie, and how it has all these delusional bimbos believing that the message is good. It should emasculate men. It should just inspire men to just be like us. Well, you know daggone well that it was not the film that everybody wanted to see. Of course, they weren't going to see it because they grew up with the Barbie. That's a girl's brand. That is not for us. Somehow, it was not. It ended up being a joke. Co-host from The Talk got so irate because the King's character got nominated for the best role in the movie, while the rest of the cast of Barbie and the director got snubbed. And you got mad over it? Like, who cares? It's just a movie. Listen, not every movie was meant to be Oscar-worthy nomination, but what they can do is give us the best acting that is Oscar-worthy instead of making a set felt force. You know what I'm saying? Shakira, known for hits like Waka Waka, admitted that her sons share a strong dislike for the movie, feeling that it undermined masculinity. In an interview with Alert, she expressed her desire for her sons to feel empowered while also respecting women. Shakira highlighted that the importance of empowering women without diminishing the significance of a man's roles in society. And I agree. I definitely 100% agree. No. I 100% agree with what she says, because I don't understand what Hollywood is trying to do. It's like, do you not want men to feel important in movies and TV shows or in life in general? So you're probably just thinking, oh, since this is our franchise, we don't need men. Actually, in life, you kind of do. Without us, then you'll be nothing. You wouldn't have house, electricity, food, water, TV, buildings, certain jobs, bridges, the walkway, sidewalks. Like, we're the ones that create everything in society. So at the end of the day, I like what she says. And she spoke nothing but facts. I'm raising 2 boys. I want them to feel powerful too, while respecting women. I like pop culture when it attempts to empower women without robbing men of their possibility to be men, to also protect and provide. Shakira says that she believes in giving women all the tools and the trust that we can do it all without losing our essence, without losing our femininity, but also thinks that men have a purpose in society and women have another purpose as well. True. So I like what she said, that also she's also broke down what men and women need to do in society in order to have a certain part and roles in modern times. You know, men have a purpose of building careers and learning how to take care of their finances and financial goals, have a business, have a good career. One day down the line, start a family with the right woman of their lives, you know, not get caught up in on 304 mess, paying child support, you know, yada, 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 yada. You get the point that I'm trying to say. And women also have a role in society as well, and a purpose of having careers and providing for themselves, for their families, and making sure that everybody is taken care of. Like, I'm talking about real women that can do it all. But even though they struggle, they can always count on men, their partners, you know, the male family figures in their lives to help them out the best way they can. So basically, both genders do have a role in society. And you know what? I'm glad that she even broke that down as well. So I 100% agree with what she says. We compliment each other, and that compliment should not be lost. She continues. Just because a woman can do it all doesn't mean she should. Talk your stuff. Talk your stuff, girl. This is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of mother that I respect the most. Even though she's an entertainer in the industry, she's also a mother at the end of the day. She is raising 2 boys. 2 boys to become good men in the future, while also being masculine. Don't ever let nobody in your life try to take away that masculine energy or try to emasculate you just because they have a say-so. And yes, we're surrounded by OnlyFans and porn stars, feminists everywhere try to get us to agree with things that they're doing, and we have every right to dislike something that we shouldn't like. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what she's saying. Ain't nothing wrong with complimenting people on their looks, on their personality. You know what I'm saying? As long as you do it in a respectful way, That's really all that matters. So I love what she said here. Why not share the load with people who deserve to carry it, who have a duty to carry it as well? You know, it's something about Akira when it comes to her being a mom, but also advocating for women's empowerment to do better with themselves instead of doing things that can disrespect themselves and sexually degrading themselves and like starting OnlyFans, online prostituting themselves. Like, at least she's trying to encourage women to do better. And that's all we're asking for. That's all we ever wanted, the women to do better. But I understand that it's their life, it's their choice. If it's that they choose to do, then so be it. But at the same time, you know, we shouldn't stop people from getting mad at us if we're criticizing their choices, especially if they have kids. Even when Shakira became a famous singer, you know, she's still a mother at the end of the day. So she knows exactly what she's talking about. While advocating for women's empowerment, Shakira empathizes the complementary nature of gender roles and the importance of sharing responsibilities. She believes in preserving femininity while acknowledging men's purpose in society. Shakira's perspective stirred mixed reactions, of course, on social media, while some questioning her take on the film and others expressing disagreement. Here we go. You know, there was that one time when a person expressed their dislike for this movie that recently came out, this TV show that recently just came out. You know, yes, and I agree, they have some very bad takes on films and TV shows when they didn't really understand the actual purpose. All I gotta say is, man, look, if you're gonna add some politics and some agendas in movies and TV shows and comics and video games and whatnot, do it right. Don't do it to the point where it feels forced. That's all I'm trying to say. Oh, Shakira, this is not the take, another added. A third commented, did she not watch the ending of the movie where kids finally got their respect and their purpose was showcased? First of all, if she's seen the movie, then that means that she hates how they persuade the men in the movie. So that means that if it's something that she doesn't like, then she has every right to express it. Stop playing with me. And the fourth said, oh, Shakira, I love you, but I don't know about this one. So you get mad when somebody is expressing their displeasure of this movie? Grow up. And this is why this new generation is lost, because ain't nobody agreeing with one another, because you want us to agree that this movie is good because the way it treated men. But if a person dislikes the movie because you have a problem with it, make it make sense. Director and co-writer addressed the controversy surrounding Barbie, acknowledging the passion they evoked, but expressed hope that the film will serve as an invitation for everyone to embrace its message of inclusively and liberation from restrictive gender norms. Yeah, I think the director is probably a feminist, because I don't agree with this one bit. The type of message that she put in this movie, it felt forced. It felt like a gut punch to men. I don't care what everybody says. I don't like this movie. Like I said, I've seen it last year within my own eyes. I did not go to the theaters to see it because I saw it with my phone and I saw how terrible the movie was. It was that bad. At the end of the day, you can't get mad at somebody for expressing their displeasure of this movie, of how bad it presented itself. So yes, I kind of agree what Shakira is saying. So don't try to take that mother style away from her. So personally, I think I kind of agree with Akira on what she's saying, because you cannot get mad at when a person, whether you're a famous person or not, disagrees with the movie of what it's saying and how it presents itself. If her sons did not like the movie, and if she sees it and if she didn't like it, then that's her opinion. So my thing is, if you don't like what they have to say, then why not even bother watching their videos? Because I know there's going to be a bunch of feminists. One person is going to comment on my video and question my opinions on this as well. So at the end of the day, the movie sucked. Because she said it. You know what I'm saying? She wants her boys to be more masculine while also getting the respect in the world and society that we're living in. Because number one, she's raising 2 boys. So she wants her 2 boys to become good men in the future. So my advice to everybody that is watching this, don't let the world try to emasculate you of being a man just because you have a certain person in your life that is this way, that is that way. You worry about you. Be yourself. Forget about what the world is trying to make you out to be. Be the way God made you to be. So, there I said. Link to the article will be down below, and I'm going to catch y'all.